Alrighty, so something important that I forgot to mention is that we need to create let's see, I'll move this a little bit. Sorry about that. I'm going to add a notch on my hip, right? Because once we cut it and we're gonna start sewing, remember we need to start matching all the notches together in order for the skirt to fit perfect, to hang perfect, to look perfect without no wrinkles, and it will hang beautifully on the dress form or on the person that you're making the skirt for. So it's very important for us to do a notch on the hip. So we have a hip notch, and then I have a notch for my zipper, right? This is more for sewing purposes. So the zipper notch, and always remember that the length of the zipper, I'm gonna mention this again once I start making the video to how to sew the lap zipper. And the I think I'm gonna make one too for the invisible zipper. So remember that the length of the zipper is not the tape. See, this is called tape. This is the upper notcher. This is the bottom notcher. Oh, I think I have it backwards. Ready. So let me start all over again. This is the zipper tape. This is the upper notcher, the bottom notcher, and this is the pull. This is the pull of the zipper. I don't remember what's the name of the part that goes in the middle that opens and closes the zipper. Next time I'll learn it and I will let you know. I think I want to say the cart, but I'm not sure. But it's the bottom, the bigger stopper. That's the bottom stopper, and then we have the smaller. This is the top stopper. Stopper because it stops the zipper from going, right? Okay, so in order for us to know the length of the zipper, is not the tape, right? Is not the tape of the zipper. It's the zipper teeth. So the coil that is inside, those are the zipper teeth. This is just plastic, and it has the plastic coil teeth. When it's metal, you can really see all the little pieces separate, but this is a coil. This is a coil zipper. So so the inside of my zipper is, it's always nice to know the length of the zippers before you start sewing or making a pattern. Or okay, so I'm gonna call it 8 inches. I know it's 7 and 15/16, but I'm gonna give it that 16th extra, so it's 8 inches, right? This is the length of my zipper, 8 inches. So I'm gonna come to my pattern, and on the sew line, I'm gonna measure 8.5. I'm gonna measure 8. Sorry, 8. So I'm gonna measure 8 inches from the bottom of my seam allowance. No, this is my sew line. I'm gonna measure down 8 inches, right? I'm gonna measure 8 inches, and that's going to be where my zipper is gonna sew, right? From here to here, 8 inches. So there's some zippers that they're 6 inches. There's some zippers that are, 7. But I like to do a little longer, just because it's easier to put in and out, right? So I'm gonna measure 8 inches. Once I have my zipper notch, I'm just gonna come back this way, and I'm going to mark my zipper notch. So this is my zipper notch. So I'm gonna write here, zipper, and but not there. And just because when I transfer all the information to the to my pattern card, I know, right? So I'm just gonna do zipper 8 inches. So I have my zipper information, I have my pattern information, size, how many of the center back to cut, and the name of the pattern. So now I have all my pieces done, all my information, and I'm gonna look at it again to see, to make sure. And now the last thing that I'm going to do, it's before I cut, right? I can do this after I cut it. I need to give the measurement, right? And this is just for my information to make sure I have everything nice and neat. So it's calling for 10 3/8. Let's see if it's, I hope it's right. Okay, so the back hip arc is 10 and a half, and I have 10 3/8. So I'm missing like, okay, so I come in, I'm missing a 16th, right? So I have a 10 and 6 16ths. 7 16ths, sorry. 10 and 7 16ths. So here I'm missing a 16, right? 10 and 7 16ths. So that's my back. So here I'm already missing 1 16th, right? I'm gonna leave with that. And then on the front, I have 9 1/4, 9 1/4, and let me check, right, to see if that's right. Front hip arc is, in my dress form, is 8 3/4 plus 1/2. It gives me 9 1/4. So on the back, I'm already missing 1 16th, right? But I can survive with that. I can survive with 1 16th. If it would have been like more of a big of a difference, then I would have had to like start all over again. Because I know already that my draped skirt looks very, very good on the dress form. I have pictures and I have a video about it. I know my skirt is gonna look nice, right? Even though I have that 16th of an inch floating. Alrighty. So the next thing that I need to do is just cut it apart. Once you cut it apart, then you're ready to start cutting the fabric.